In a move that I never saw coming, and I was convinced Respawn would never do, Apex Legends is going to be receiving a Solos limited time game mode starting 1 week from today, August 13th, 2019. Let's take a look at what it has to offer and my thoughts on whether or not it's going to be any good. So quite frankly at this point, we don't know much of anything about the Solos mode. Respawn has not revealed any information to us. They are holding everything back until launch day on the 13th. First assumption that we can make is that it's still going to be 60-player games, but of course, no teams whatsoever. Drop where and when you want, how you want. Play whatever legend you want. You're not going to get your Wraith pick stolen by your teammates. My major questions about this, though, would simply be, what is the meta going to look like? Where are people going to be dropping, and what kind of legends are they going to be playing? You would think immediately that people are going to be going towards legends like Wraith because she has excellent solo potential, a very small hitbox, a get out of jail free card button. Same thing for Pathfinder, very small hitbox, excellent mobility that is basically also a get out of jail free card button, while also being an instant free offense button. Just, these legends seem really, really strong. Now, on the flip side, you might think that you might see less defensive legends like Gibraltar or Caustic because they have the larger hitboxes. They're a little bit tougher to play on their own and to frag out with, because what you're really going to be doing in a solos mode is just trying to frag out. But you could treat them like you would treat high-level ranked games, where you're playing very slow, very passive, you're spending more time hiding and just trying to avoid fights than you are actually trying to win as many engagements as possible. So you're trying to make it late into circles, set up somewhere with Caustic traps, Watson traps, or, whatever else. And you could try to play that way, but I think it's going to be very difficult in a solos game mode. I think that some of the team dynamics are what really help make those sorts of playstyles work, because your defensive legend can set up a location, but your teammates pivot around you. They work around that location, and that is how you start to set up contains, you set up flanks, you set up good engagements against enemy teams. But when you're solo, how good are the gas traps really going to be? They might be amazing, they might be terrible. It's really hard to predict at this point in time, but I am leaning towards the first week or so of solos being nothing but Wraith and Pathfinder for the most part. I'm also curious what we should expect from people's drop locations. Are we really going to see 60-player drops in Skulltown? Is that really going to happen? How many people are going to be willing to drop solo out in the middle of BFE just to go absolutely nowhere, hope they get some loot, hope they get a favorable circle location, and play incredibly slowly and passively? I feel like the people that are going to be playing by themselves and are going to be interested in a solos game mode are going to be interested in a faster paced, more aggressive playstyle. I think these are the kinds of players who are going to be playing, but they don't have friends on, or they don't want to get on voice, and they just want to play solo, and they just want to shoot stuff, and they want to go fast. I know that's certainly how I'm going to be playing solos whenever it comes out, because I would play Apex a lot more than I currently do if I didn't always need a team, if I could just go in solos and enjoy the otherwise really good movement, the really good gunplay, the really good gameplay that Apex Legends provides. But the fact that it is a battle royale and forces me to work for 10 minutes on getting loot, and maybe I fight early, maybe I don't, maybe I have a 20-kill game, maybe I have a 1-kill game with the only 1 kill happening in the last circle, it's like I can't have a consistent experience. But in solos, I would imagine that because people are going to be a little bit more aggressive, they're going to be a little bit more willing to play offensively and with more risk, that I think that it's going to be more hectic, it's going to be faster, and for me personally, it might be a lot more fun, especially on those aggressive early game drops like Skulltown or Market or other similar locations. All in all, I'm interested to see what this game mode is going to do for Apex Legends on the whole, if we're going to see a major uptick in player base because the game is just simply more accessible and easier to, access by more players because they don't need a team. They don't have to rely on Johnny whatever his name is from the middle of nowhere, Kansas with a 900 ping with no microphone to play on his team. Like, you don't have to worry about that anymore. You can just get on and play whatever legend you want, whenever you want, on whatever server you want. It's like the way games ought to be for a lot of people. So hopefully this means a lot of positive change for Apex Legends. Hopefully this is a big uptick in player base. Hopefully this game mode is received well enough that it can actually stick around as more than just a limited time thing. But either way, looking forward to it. I'm going to play it. I think it could be really fun. Remember to be relentless, and I'll see you all again very soon. Take care.